Hi, this is Paula Weldon. I'm one of the digital learning coaches in Burlington. I just wanted to show you how to add evidence in Vector for your teacher evaluation. So I'm going to get started by going to Vector, and I'm going to log in with BPSK12 as my district ID. I'm putting in my username, and then I'm going to add my password, and I'm going to sign in. So when I get here, you're probably not going to have anything in here right away. I filled out two of my forms ahead of time so that I could show you what happens once you have these filled in. So there's two forms that if you fill out ahead of time, they're called the Goal Setting and Educator Plan and the Self-Assessment Form. If you notice over here, by the way, I am clicked on the user, which is that little orange person up here, so you want to make sure you're in the right place before you start this. And over here on the right, you're going to see that I have it set for current year. So please make sure that you do have current year in there. And then there's a new button. That's where you're going to go to get all your forms. So I'm going to click on the green new button. And when I click on evaluation forms, the second one down, I'll come up with the evaluatee. That's us. So what I'm going to do is I clicked earlier on the self-assessment tool over here. That's one of the forms I filled out prior, and the goal setting educator plan. By doing that, it's going to bring a lot of my goal information right over to my evidence form for me. So it's really much easier if you do those first. So I'm going to go and click on the educator evidence collection form. You're going to notice that there are two of them there. You need to speak to your evaluator to see which one it is that you should be using. For me, it has to be the educator of evidence collection form. So I'm going to click on it. And when I do, this is the window that I'll get. This is your actual form. And you're going to notice over here, my student learning goal is already in here, and my professional practice goal is in here. And that's because I had filled out those two forms prior. So it brings everything over for me. It makes it much easier. So I happen to have a lesson already drawn up for the student learning goal to support that. So I'm going to scroll down over here where it says evidence. Now you can do one of two things. Some people like to type all their evidence right into Vector. I'm somebody that likes to put it in Google Docs because I have it as a backup for me if something were to happen. So I have mine saved in a lesson plan form in Google Docs, but you can make that personal choice of your own. So over here, I'm just going to put a little blurb in that says that this is a lesson on introducing, I spelled it right, sorry, introducing ClassLink. Okay, now you're also going to notice over here that I have a paperclip. The paperclip, when I click on it, is going to take me to another area. It's split my screen now. So I have two options. I could either put a link to either a video that I might have created, a photo I might want to be sharing, or a link to the actual document. I'm going to actually just go and get my file and add that instead. So I'm going to go to Google Drive to get my file. It's going to ask me to log in if you're not already logged into it, just to verify that it's you. And then what you can do is mine's called an introduction to ClassLink. You can see it populated very quickly. Going to click on that. So now I had my box change over here. So again, for me, I usually like to put a short little blurb. It's just a lesson for teachers and students on ClassLink. And then once I put in what it is that I want, I'll have to move my tools out of the way for you to see this. So if I go and move this, you're going to see that you have a save button over here. When I click save, it's going to populate it. You're going to notice that I have the box and it shows me the document that I wanted to share with them. Going to notice over here on the right too that you can actually see the attachment. Now, right now we're in a split screen. That's what these two arrows are about. If I go in, I click on that, it's going to give me the choice to do a full width. If I do a full width, that means I'll be looking at the document over here right in front of me so I can double check to make sure I have the right one. If I want to close the split, which is what I want to do, I'm going to close it. And then I am back to my evidence form over here. You're going to notice here it is with my little link that I wanted to have in. The next important piece is to make sure you say save. I'm kind of a cautious person. I like to hit save every time I put in something new. So even if I had another piece of evidence that I wanted to add to this document, I always click on save just for safety reasons. Once I'm done for the day, I can say close. And once I close it, I'm back to my main screen again. Again, like I said, I'm cautious. I always go back in. I scroll down a little bit and I just double and triple check to make sure that my document is still sitting there. And there it is with my short little blurb. And my lesson is right here waiting to be looked at. So that's how easy it is to do. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always more than happy to answer questions if I can. My email was on the beginning screen of this presentation, so I hope this helps you out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.